how are you doing?
I'm doing okay, Ian.
Oh, it's good to speak to you time and again, and I should say that how is January treating you so far?
So far, January anenge ari slow, but sevanhu vanogara vakagadzirira January disease yangu inenge iri yekuti hana mari yekukweretesa vanhu asi yangu yekujenendi nayo.
Brilliant. Now, Mkomamono, when you talk about the 23rd of January, it's a day that we look back and say we as a country in 2019, we lost a national hero, a national treasure, Dr. Mtukudzi, the man that you worked with. And I know so many times they've spoken about how it was like to work with him, lessons you learned from him. But today we just want to slightly focus on the music element of it, to say Tuku music still is being played, is still being meaningful. What was unique about Tuku that made him to stay beyond the years that he released his music?
Yeah, it's basically two things, originality and authenticity. By originality, I mean he was sounding like himself, and by authenticity, I mean he was sounding like where he comes from. So he was not copying anybody, he was not trying to be anybody. Then above that, the music was played and recorded with excellence.
And when you say originality, when you played your guitars, what was the process like? Would you sit down and any melody, Mona, I want you to play like this, or it was my way and you? How was it like to come up with that melody that would then hear my song?
Zvaitika kwaTuku exactly zvaitika in any other band that I played for. I was never given my melody lines. What Tuku would do is he would create his guitar lines, his vocal parts, the big vocal parts, and basically maybe the drum pattern, but what he wanted most was to get ideas from the band. So according to what Debbie Metcalf told me, they made sure they hired the best, especially from the time Debbie took over, so that they don't have to rely from Oliver Mtukudzi. The band had to contribute as well. Brilliant.
And I know that you have worked with so many bands, you have played for so many people. Some of the hit songs that you always play on radio, actually they also include your guitar line. Now, what one maybe practice that you'd say Black Spirit, yanga outstanding, yamusa kuona elsewhere?
First of all, Oliver Mtukudzi pachake, he was huge, because one thing Jadon Shams and Jody was bigger outside Zimbabwe than in Zimbabwe. But besides that, he was very humble. He loved to joke around. So one thing different, answering your question, chemistry band kwatuku maitoita musati makwira pa stage. With most bands, you can tell that they are trying to force it because hapana connection between the band and the band members. But kwatuku manje mamutori ma face, mutori ma friends, musati maenda pa stage pacho. Even for traveling, might travel in the same car. Angasingati zvekuti superstar anofamba ine limousine ari kwake ega aitoda kutopinda musame motikari neband iyo zvijoka mese muchitaura mese. So by the time amunokwira pastage manje mune matone connection kudhara.
Quite unique, and people that have been speaking to have also been saying that Mdara was so humble, and you are confirming that I think with a superstar with a Marin Chan, like the convoy, Kangu, the security, and the Mamonia.
Fana zvikitika novafana Amazon angoita kamuzita mbichana hauchato kwanza kutaura naye.
Yeah, that's why maybe he is a national hero, why we are celebrating him today. So as we round off in terms of this conversation, looking back, the legacy, where do you see Tuku music going? What should be done to keep this legacy going?
I think what should be done is already been done. Because right now, ukaenda kuma band around Zimbabwe, the most covered artist is Oliver Mtukudzi. So his music will never die. I think tichikombe nezimwe nyika kuJamaica wana Bob Marley, muZimbabwe tina Oliver Mtukudzi. So his music will never die.
Brilliant. I just love that comparison. It really sums it up. Mkomamono, thank you so much for taking your time. But before I let you go, any words you'd love to share with the artists, the upcoming, the established, music, what would you like to say to them looking at the music industry?
Yeah, my statement is the same every time. Originality sells, authenticity sells, because the world is not looking for another Burna Boy, they are not looking for another Beyonce. they want a Zimbabwean to sound like a Zimbabwean. Because vazhinji vanovhiringwa nyaya yekuti tam global village ka ubva ufunga kuti since tam global village you need to lose your identity. But ukatarisa ma-Jamaicans are still Jamaicans, Nigerians are still proud to be Nigerians. So Zimbabweans must be Zimbabweans, otherwise hazvitengese kunze kwenyika.
Komamono, thank you so much for taking your time. We hope to be hosting you more on the show and speak more about the music sector. And again, allow me to say thank you so much and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you very much, Ian.
The senior superstar of the show. As you see, everybody happy, having fun. If it wasn't for this bloody